starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you have been returning and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take the time out to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content and to support my work. If I didn't say that already, it doesn't matter. Anyway, and to my Capella members, thank you guys for your membership, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I love each and every one of you. If you're interested, I do offer personal readings, a whole bunch of them. I do birth charts, I do compatibility charts, I do twin flame readings, coaching, all that type of stuff. If you want to check out that stuff, look at the description box below and click on the link for the Capella Service Suite. Or you can check out my Capella memberships. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. If you're interested in participating it's not participating, it's subscribing to a membership where you get a whole bunch of bonus content. You get access to my free mobile app and you get to meet some amazing people in my members only lives. All right. And lastly, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. How are you? I hope you are well. You know what's kind of funny? I was going to start with Aries' reading, but they wanted me to do Leo's first. Okay, it's not a coincidence. Leo, Leo, Leo. Sending you much love and many blessings. I always do. All right. So if you haven't been seeing my other videos, this is a different format. We are going to do things a little bit different here as I've been guided to do so. So, and my guides wanted me to show my face, so here it is. Anyway, what we're going to do here, Leo, we're going to see what comes out. We're just going to see what Spirit really wants you guys to know. We're going to get guidance on how to best navigate these energies. Because remember, this is for your spiritual growth. And then we're going to get some wellness tips for the week. There is going to be an extended for this. I will talk about what's in the extended at the end of the video, okay? So, here we go. All right, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Praying Series, please reveal to us for how is good. What does Leo need to know at this time? Woo! We got Sagittarius energy, your sister sign. We have Temperance, okay? We've got Major Arcana. And it's Sagittarius season right now. We've got Temperance and we have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. We've got Sagittarius and Cancer. Okay, with the Hermit underneath that. Wow. All right, so you guys need to find some sort of balance. Now, as usual, if you watch me, I get different messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door, make sure you're honest with yourself in your situation, okay? So, every time I channel. So you're being asked to find peace in your life. I'm getting a strong sense of peace here. Leo, because what I'm getting is it's the holiday season and some of you are probably running ragged and it's kind of like this and that. I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done, and you need to balance out your life more. You may be stressing out because family's coming into town, or I'm hearing something about somebody has all these gifts to do, somebody has all these projects to do before the end of the year. I'm getting like business owner energy where you're trying to close out your books, you know, it's the fourth quarter, you know, this type of thing. You're trying to, you know, make sure that by the time tax year comes around, you're not going to be owing taxes, something like that. I hear that for some of you. So, trying to get some last minute sales or something like that. I'm getting something like that. So, but you guys, some of you, you have to really slow down a little bit. You got to go with the flow more because, you know, if this is a holiday thing for you guys, think about what the meaning of the holidays are, right? It's not about gifts, it's not about trees. It's like Clark W. Griswold, when at the end of the movie, he gets the Jelly of the Month Club ticket, membership, and he starts freaking out and it's a disaster, right? But then he starts to realize what's really, really important, what he really truly values, right? It's kind of like we don't know who's going to be here next Christmas type of thing. I know with family members of mine, you know, we're not getting any older. So, and I actually happen to have an uncle who died on Christmas Day a few years ago. So you have that, you know, where you don't know when the last day is for somebody. So this is really meant for you, instead of with all the hustle and bustle, Leo. It's time for you to just kind of get into a calmer state. You may be getting a little bit irate or belligerent, or people rubbing you off the wrong way, because sometimes even with the holiday season, people get the same. They get all stressed out and they're projecting their stress and crazy life onto other people. So Spirit is asking you to just go with the flow, right? Don't let anyone destroy your inner peace. There could be, you know, family stuff going on where you're a little bit worried because meeting up with family and you don't want to be with family, and it's going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to get all stressed out because I don't really sit well with these family members, something like that. There's a lot of holiday energy in here, guys. So at the end of the day, just take it easy, all right? Do things that make you feel calm. There's yoga, meditation, go within. Just, you know, find what works for you that will bring that balance, okay? Don't go by somebody else's method. I mean, I'm going to do wellness tips at the end of this video, so that could be part of how you're going to find your balance. That's why I do wellness tips in these videos, because it's part of your spiritual well-being. It's part of your spiritual growth. So with this, you're being asked to just calm down and relax, okay? Find something that's going to bring you to a state of peace. This is going to be very, very important at this time. When you're in a state of peace and balance, your manifestation abilities get a boost, your vibration goes up, and you're closer to your divine self that way, because you're trusting in what God is doing in your life. You're not getting caught up in the hustle and bustle of work, holidays, whatever this is, and you're just woosah, and you're just relaxing, all right? Just go with the flow, Leo. Watch how everything starts to shift. Because remember, when your vibration is low, okay, and you're more stressed out and you just can't get to a state of balance and you're scattered, your energies are scattered and everything like that, you're attracting that into your life, right? People will feel it and they will subconsciously start acting in the same way. But when you get to a more state of balance and peace here, you find that magical elixir of life. Do what works for you. Other people see you as an example and they start to be like, okay, I'm going to try that out. You know what I mean? Set the example, Leo, for everybody to be at peace here. So I'm also getting an energy, because this is a twin flame angel, two becoming one. There's perfect orchestration here. God, your angels, your spirit teams, for your spirit team for you and for your person, they're bringing you two together. This is not just about balancing the masculine and feminine within you, because some of you have achieved this, okay? And you know who you are. If you don't get fazed by anything in life, you might get triggered real quick or something may irk you, but you know when to get back into temperance. You know how to temper your temper. You know how to temper your emotions. You know how to live in moderation. You know what it is that you need to do to get you back to center. All right? So even with everything going on in your life, some of you, you've achieved this sacred balance within yourself. And so has your person. And now the universe is bringing you two together. They're merging both of your cups into one. It's the energies. It's like the Merkaba, or Merkaba, however you pronounce it. Merging the two, the feminine and the masculine, into that, like Star of David, even though it's a tetrahedron, I believe it is. Tetra is 10. Is it? I don't know. I have to look it up again. But you know what I mean. It's a 3D object with the two triangles inverted, right? Crossing each other. Like, it looks like the Star of David, but it's a 3D object. Anyway, this is about how the masculine and feminine are now coming together, because with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck here, they have overcome a tremendous amount of obstacles. There's huge victory here with regards to their mission work, with being on the right path. They have been continuously following their divine guidance, and staying on the path of truth, staying on their mission path, and not letting anything get in their way. So because they've been trusting the divine guidance from God, because they're just going with the flow and allowing God to lead the way, because when we let God lead the way here, we don't force things. We don't let obstacles stop us in our tracks where we stop doing our mission work, or we stop. Remember, think monkey wrenches get thrown into your world, and you know, people tend to, especially during the holidays, they irk you and they want to just like they just piss you off or something. It could be a block, right? It could be an obstacle where it destroys your inner peace, and then for the rest of the day or even the rest of the week, depending on your situation, you're out of balance, you're out of whack, and it's just, you can't like really get to a state of pure tranquility here. So no matter what gets thrown in your path, Leo, you continue to move forward on that path. So because you stayed on the right track, you stayed the course, you trusted where God was leading you towards, both you and your person, because both of you have achieved sacred balance, now things are about to take a leap forward. Some of you have achieved great success with being able to be in this energy 98% of the time. This is not an easy feat to accomplish, but some of you have accomplished this, and you know who you are. So, I forgot to turn my notifications off and I got distracted. See what happens? On with the show. So, go with the flow, right? So with this energy here, some of you have achieved this. And now you're ready to move forward on a different phase of your path. And for some of you, this is leading you to union with your person. Okay? The others of you, again, stay driven, stay motivated. This is about achieving great success with just, when you're going with the flow, that means you're allowing God to lead the way. You're trusting in God, and no matter what comes in your path, it's not going to obstruct you. It's not going to throw you off. You don't allow anyone or anything to take you off your path. The others of you, you got to learn how to incorporate more of this into your life. All right? Some of you are very mission driven, but sometimes it's like something tries to get you off of that, this balance here. It takes you off your path, okay? So we have the Hermit here, right after that. Going within, introspection, right? Spending time alone. Maybe some of you need to work with a spiritual guide, a spiritual mentor, to help you to bring yourself more into a state of peace, balance, even when the skies get rough. Where did that come from? I've had that Jason Mraz song in my head all day. If you watch my Twin Flame reading for the 12 Days of Christmas, I highly recommend you watch that, because that song came out and I sang in it and I got emotional. So, and I don't sing in front of people really. And my guides wanted me to do that for a reason. I don't know why, but there was something about me stepping out of my comfort zone. But anyway, that song came out for a reason. So when I talk about even when the skies get rough, when things get thrown in your way, some of you need to learn to not let that affect you. All right? Sometimes you just got to remove yourself from the craziness, the hustle and bustle of the world, and spend time by yourself, because some of you are being affected by outside influences with regards to the negative energies. All right? And this is not for everybody's case, right? But I'm getting for some of you, it's kind of like the outside world, or there's some strong energy with the holidays that's really affecting your state of peace, your inner peace, okay? Do things, spiritual practices. Work with a spiritual teacher or mentor, a guide who's going to help you to really find more of this in your life. Because some of you, I'm getting chaos. You're very busy. It's just like, there's also like lack of sleep or something, like Nine of Swords, or you're getting sick a lot, or there's something here where you just can't slow down because this is fast energy. You're on the go, 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 go. You are driven. Somebody here is incredibly driven, and that's you guys. You're fire, all right? You guys are just like, you're gung-ho. You are the kings of the zodiac, the queens of the zodiac, the royalty, right? I need to maintain my throne type of thing, and I got to do whatever it takes, whatever, something like that. But it looks like some of you are kind of just running yourself ragged, where because this came out, peace, balance in your life is needed. Living in moderation. Some of you do too much work, and there's some of you who just like, I'm gonna call it out. Some of you just don't do enough, or like you're very, very lazy or something, or obstacles get thrown in your way and you stop in your tracks. I get distracted. No, I can't keep going. You gotta find that energy to go, but that's because you gotta have the energy there in order to keep going. All right. So some of you are being asked to just spend some time alone. Okay. Maybe you're interacting with a whole bunch of people and they're affecting your energies. Get back to a state of equilibrium here. Balance. Find what works for you. Okay? I can only tell you so much, but this is more about you getting into balance here. Excuse me. So, some of you need to isolate yourselves for a little bit. For a bit. Okay? You've got to think about what you're doing. Some of you already know innately. Your intuition is telling you, you know what? I gotta slow down. I gotta do something to relax. This is being relaxed. Not stressing out. Not getting worried. Not freaking out about stuff. Hermit doesn't do that either. He's not allowing the energies of everybody else to affect him, right? So, Nine of Wands is at the top of the deck here. This is pertaining to weariness, tired. You're going through some battles. Trials and tribulations. See, the trials and tribulations, guys, they teach us endurance, stamina. God has us go through these challenges, all of these difficulties, to see how much fight we have in us, to see how far we can go. It's testing our strength. It's testing our faith. All right? And some of you, like, I'm fighting the good fight. It's like you've been in these battles, battle after battle after battle. I'm getting like 9+ months. This year has been like, you know, almost warlike for some of you, where you've been engaging in all these like trials and tribulations, all these battles, and I'm going to overcome all this stuff. But what's happening here is like apparently the end of the year has caused some of you to just, you feel almost expended. You're one wand away from the 10 of Wands, and that's exhaustion. That is overdoing it. The brink of collapse. Burdens, heaviness. You're very close to that, Leo. It's time for you to take it easy. Okay? It's time for you to take it easy. And for the others of you, look, I picked it up and justice came out. Libra energy, that's equilibrium, as I was talking about. Do what's right for you. If you need to go on a vacation, you need to take a time out. You need to get back that energy back, because it's almost expended here. Do what's right for you. But for the others of you, when I talked about the union energy, you were so close to it. It's been a long, hard battle. You've been through a lot, okay? You've been through it. You've been through the ringer. This is the last challenge before you reach the finish line, before you achieve success. Patience, too. Be patient. Because what you're wanting to happen is happening in divine timing. The things are going to take off soon, okay? It's like a quantum leap with this Chariot card. You're going to be jumping timelines. It's kind of, God's testing your faith, guys. For some of you, he's trying to see, are you really, how bad do you want it? I don't think how do you want it, how do you feel? It's the frickin' Jodeci song. Oh my God. Anyway, how bad do you want it, Leo? You're right there. Just remain patient, because something's about to take off. Something's about to change. I'm hearing the quantum leap again. There's also some energy about something is happening in divine timing with the Temperance card. There's a perfect orchestration of something because somebody here is relocating or they're moving, or there's something about travel here. Somebody is probably getting stressed out about traveling, or they're going to be traveling a lot this month for the holidays, or doing tours, or maybe next year you're going to be doing more traveling or something like that. So now I'm getting this energy of travel where some of you may be stressing out about holiday travel. Oh, there we go. You're protected. You are protected. Trust in this, okay? Trust in this. Again, don't let the holiday travel stress you out. You know what's funny? Because I'm going to say this. My son and I are going on a plane on the 24th, and we're taking my grandparents, and they have wheelchairs. And this is kind of funny because I have Leo in my chart. So I'm trying not to worry a little bit about doing this because I've never flown with my grandparents before. And they need a lot of assistance. So it's not like my son and I can't handle it. It's just kind of more like I'm hoping that everything just runs smoothly. But here's the thing. I got to keep that in my mentality, right? I have to believe that everything will go according to plan. Well, even if it doesn't. But I will need to maintain the state of peace no matter what happens while we're traveling. Because if something is off or something ends up obstructing the path, so to speak, I can't freak out. I can't stress out. I can't get into this and lose my shit because I gotta help my grandparents out. You see what I'm saying? So there's something here about holiday travel for some of you. And maybe you're in it now, or you're about to leave to go for Christmas or something like that. And you're kind of wondering, are we going to be okay? Am I going to be safe? Are we going to get there on time type of thing? Or even, you know, with TSA and all that. Guys, look, listen, if this is travel for you, you are responsible for being in the state of peace. Remember when I talk about other people's energies? Don't let everybody else freaking out in the line, or everyone else like, oh my God, it's busy, it's loud, it's this. Don't let that affect you. Put in some music in your earbuds, or, you know, just sing a song in your head, or just try to do something. Maybe just try to meditate while you're standing there with your eyes open. I don't know. Talk to whoever you're traveling with and have a fun conversation. Find things that won't destroy your inner peace, and don't let all of the people who are traveling with you or around you get the best of you. There's something about holiday travel. It just came out of nowhere. Okay. So, but there's also another message. This came out of nowhere because I was starting to channel travel here, and I was picking up on my stuff too. But with perfect orchestration, you're about to kind of like, it is jumping timelines here, but something is going to shift because things have just been, you've been going with the flow. Things really haven't been exciting. Things really haven't been moving, okay? So what's happening is things are about to move very, very quickly. There's fast forward progress with this Chariot card, and the divine is leading this. They are setting it up so that you're ready to take off. They're setting up so that like, okay, ready, set, go type of energy. 0 to 100 is what I'm hearing. But I'm also getting an energy somebody here is relocating, okay? And it was 2222 when I said that, around there. Have faith is that number. Somebody's moving, somebody's relocating. The heavens are creating the perfect environment or the perfect time for somebody to move or for somebody to travel. This could also be perfect orchestration with somebody coming towards you. That somebody is heading towards you, or somebody's traveling to see you, or they're on their way, or something like that. I got another message from that, okay? They're perfectly orchestrating the timing of some sort of travel. This is very interesting, all right? So that's what I'm getting. We're going to get guidance to see if we can get any more from this. What guidance do we have for Leo, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Queen Series? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do we have for Leo? Especially if there's any guidance for travel here, Holy Spirit. Archangels, galactic families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Or just inner peace. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Solstice. There's something happening on the winter solstice is what I was just hearing. Number 34 breaks down to a 7. 7 is a divine number and 7 is a chariot card. Okay, there's something, maybe you're moving on the winter solstice day, 21st of December. Something's happening. Something's jumping. You're jumping timelines on the winter on the 21st. Don't hold me to the timing of this, Leo, but that's what I'm getting. All hail the cunning truth in which it burns deep within root. Rise above the ashes and claim the gods who are awaiting your glory, your name. All right, here's your solstice card right here. And the bottom of the deck is the darkest hour. Number 9. Interesting. 9 is at the top of the deck. You were very close to ending something. There in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul, and swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. All right? That's like dark night of the soul energy for me. So, oh my gosh, my Archangel Michael wants to fall off my altar. He's flying away. He's like, let's go, Jess. Number 34. The numbers in this book, guys, are so tiny. I really think I need bifocals or something. Something is changing with my vision. With small print. All right, this is Ignited Fire Within, Finding Self and the Truth. We all experience times when you feel the need to retreat, hide, and lick your wounds. Hermit. Go within, pull yourself away. This is especially true after experiencing betrayal, displacement, a significant life change, or brutal loss. Slipping away into the darkness is a critical part of healing. It allows you time away from other people's often critical eye to break down and purge the emotional weight you're carrying. See, the emotional weight, I talked about 10 of Wands. However, one must be careful about spending too much time in this healing space. You can become lost in the comfort of darkness and forget to come back to the light where others have the joy of basking in your glory. So now they're reminding me, I was about to channel something about somebody coming out of isolation mode. Somebody's been in hermit mode for too long. They're afraid to get back out there. They're afraid what's going to happen after I've done all this spiritual growth and everything. Am I going to go back to who I used to be? Someone's a very big introvert. Someone is, I'm hearing like playing video games or watching movies by themselves or something. Someone's a huge introvert and they're afraid to get back out there is what I'm hearing. But this person's been healing. They've been growing, but because they spend so much time doing this, they're kind of afraid of what will happen as their new selves or their more spiritually evolved selves to get back out there. I'm getting that too. As it says, you can become lost in the comfort of darkness and forget to come back to the light where others have joy of basking in your glory. And we have the darkest hour here. Solstice asks you to permit yourself to let your inner light to shine. You've hidden your beauty for far too long. You may be feeling vulnerable and afraid, but know that there are people out there who want what you have to offer. Having a breakdown isn't a fun process, but building yourself back up can be a truly liberating and beautiful experience. It's time to rise from the ashes, Sacred One, and allow yourself to fly. Allow yourself to take off. But this is an energy about something taking off for somebody who things have been slow. You've just been going with the flow. Nothing's been happening in your business or in your life or something like that. It's about to get going. And it's going to happen very fast. But the universe is orchestrating all of this. You may be the one who's been you were in isolation mode. For others of you, you need to get into hermit mode. The other group of you, you're coming out of it. Like being shot out of a cannon. All right. You spent a lot of time being protected by God, by working on yourself and building up that strength and resilience, right? And now that some of you have completed that, you've achieved that peace that God wanted you to get to. By being in hermit mode, you've achieved that sacred balance. And now that you've gotten that, things are going to shift. It's a quantum leap. You are jumping timelines. It's like, okay, you went from slow, now things are just going to be moving. They're going to be going. This could also involve you're moving or relocating for some of you. Rise from the ashes and allow yourself to fly. Permit yourself to let your inner light shine. Your light is right there. You're carrying that light. You can't hide it forever, Leo. And what I'm also hearing is that for those of you who've kind of been hidden from the world, you are coming out into the forefront, into the spotlight. All right? You've been hidden for too long. Some of you, you've been doing this on your own. You've been purposely hiding yourself from the world and not shining your light. Leo, you are the spotlight people. Okay, you've got to be out there. You cannot be afraid of your, to shine your light to the world. You can't be afraid of being who you are. It's like for me, Leo is my north node and Aquarius is my south node, obviously, because it's the opposite. Detached, hiding, like spaceshipy. Nope, I don't want to be out there. I was always terrified of showing my face, of public speaking, of speaking my truth. You have no idea when I would go up there in college and high school and middle school and elementary school, all years of schooling, when I had to do projects and I had to talk in front of people, my voice was always quivering and I was just like trembling and I wanted to cry because it was so scary. It was petrifying for me to do that. I've come such a long way because now that I'm shining my light and I know that people are benefiting from it, we all benefit from each other from shining our light. The more I've done this, the more confident I've gotten in myself. I was hiding for way too long. And it's funny because my Divine Masculine literally told me in person. Well, it was a video chat. I have the video chat of it, which I look at often to remind me. And he literally said, you need to shine your light, girl. And he was talking about you can't hide. You can't hide who you are. You have to be you, be who you are. And it was like, oh shit, like he knows type of thing. And he was right. I was hiding that light within myself. And I had to permit myself to let that light come out so that I can radiate for everyone to see. It's the same thing for a lot of you. For those of you who haven't done it yet, I do get some of you, you're already doing that. But maybe it's kind of time, I'm hearing come back home because maybe it's so much because you're so driven. Maybe you love being the spotlight, but there's something here where you've got to get to a balance. You shine your light, you're always shining your light, but you also have to take care of yourself and kind of like pull yourself away from the spotlight for a little bit, okay? This is longest night, the abyss, and the void. Light and darkness go hand in hand. Just as the day turns into night, the soul must also go through periods of highs and lows. A low is called the dark night of the soul, a period where you feel lost, confused, and removed from your spirit. Everyone will experience a dark night of the soul at some point, and you will likely experience many over a lifetime. It is common for the darkest night to appear during times of extreme stress and disruption. And while this process isn't pleasant, you will undoubtedly lose something. Things will be for the better when you emerge from the journey. The darkest hour has appeared because you are being asked to examine what is absolutely necessary for joy. Is it money? Is it love? Is it fame or respect? Imagine being free of it. The darkest hour reminds you that material things are not necessary for happiness. That happiness is something that is available to you with or without material success. You may feel as though you have to be where you are, but that isn't true. You are being guided to find true happiness within your spirit. Do not be afraid of change and do not be scared to let go. Doing so means you can see the light even when life feels hopeless. Self-focused happiness provides a guiding light when you are lost in the darkest hour. It will point the way home and help you to recover. This is reminding me of all the crazy shit that happened to me 2 months ago. I was in probably the darkest hour I've ever been in. When you talk about dark night of the soul, wow. But God prepared me for it. And I emerged victorious from it. And I learned a lot. And I made sure I took care of my well-being, especially my mental state, my emotional state. Because let me tell you, when that dark point hit in my life, you would not believe how the devil tried, the dark energy tried to attack me. And it would get right here, which is nothing I've ever felt before. The dark energies were trying to tear me apart because of everything that had happened. Everything just came crashing to the floor. But I made sure I was continuing to follow my light, to follow my divine guidance, to that spiritual mastery, stay spiritually strong. right? A lot of things were taken away, or a lot of things, I lost a lot of things. Self-focused happiness is what got me out of that. A lot of other people could have really, really fallen into despair based on what I experienced. And I know other people have experienced way worse than I have. So I'm not comparing myself to anyone or anything, but I'm talking about from my experience. I was seeing the light regardless, even when other dark entities were trying to rip me apart and take me down, because they thought they had me. They thought I was done. They thought I was going to lose my shit and fall into some deep depression and despair and God knows what else. It didn't happen. It was tough. It was the toughest moment of my life, but I came out, as I said, victorious. Because I had God, I had that light, and I was like, I cannot let my light go out. There's something about, don't just have it dim. Don't let that light go out, period. Okay? There are people out there who can support you with this. If you need that support, they're there. Okay, like I talked about, spiritual teacher, mentor, a guide who can help you get through those darkest hours. You can get through that darkest hour. If you are in it, some of you, you've come out of it, and now things are about to shift. God was testing you heavily to see how strong you were spiritually. All right, so I'm going to do the extended after this, guys. So for those who aren't going to the extended with me, I'm going to get your wellness tips of the week. What we're going to cover in the extended is we're going to see what's blocking you, what's coming next, how your person's feeling about you, and we're going to get messages from your person. Okay, so if this is resonating with you, you can head on over to the extended. The information to access that video is in the description box below. All right? Laugh. See the humor in your situation. Okay? See the humor in your situation. Go do something fun, right? With that inner peace, the balance I was talking about. Did I say something about, I didn't say something about joking, but I was talking to somebody, or, you know, do something lively here. Look, the light is right here. Follow the light. Don't let your light dim. Don't let the light go out, Leo. You guys are the light. You're fire. That's you. Shine your light. And don't let anybody dim it either, not for the holidays. Some of you are being tested, okay? Don't let that light go out. Tidy up for 10 minutes. See, when I was talking about, some of you are freaking out. You're probably having family come over for the holidays, and I gotta clean all this shit, I gotta do all that, I gotta get ready for this, or you're traveling, I gotta get ready to travel, and my house is a mess, and I gotta do laundry, I gotta do this. Relax, guys, relax, because you dim your light when you freak out too, when you're not living life in moderation. So after you watch this video, before you watch the extended, or after you watch the extended, go take 10 minutes to tidy up a little bit and stretch for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, Leo. That's it. I stretch for 7 minutes, 42 seconds. I think it's 42 seconds or 38 seconds in the morning. Every morning. Take a walk. Go out in nature. Get some exercise. Look at the stars if you're walking at night, or just look at the earth around you as you're taking a walk. Balance. All these things are going to bring you balance. There's also candle gazing. Okay, looking at the flame. It'll help you bring a better state of peace for you. And read a book. Get off your phone. Stop scrolling. Go read a book. I would highly recommend that you don't read the book on your phone. Have it in your hands. It's magical when you read books, when you have it in your hand and you're turning the page. Okay? That's going to help you greatly. All right, Leo, I really hope this helped you. Again, if you want to move on to the extended with me, I'm going to do that right after this. The link to the extended is in the description box below. If this resonates with you, I'm having my first ever virtual Capella Christmas Party on the 21st on winter solstice. That can bring you to a state of balance. You can talk through everybody through their journeys and, you know, talk about their lives and stuff, and you can gain some insight from other people as opposed to me. So I'm going to host that live on the 21st, and I'm going to do free readings. I'm going to do giveaways. We're going to talk about funny stories. We're going to go live life in moderation in my Christmas party, okay, my virtual Christmas party, and there's some other surprises there too, so I would love for you to join. So if you click in the description box below, there's a link to purchase your ticket. There's a few spots, okay? It's very limited because if I want to read for people, I want to make sure I give them an adequate reading, okay? And I'm going to do a collective reading for that and a collective prayer as well. So if you're interested, you can meet the other amazing people who are in my Capella family already. So if you want to purchase your ticket, you can go straight to the page where it gives you more information about the event, and you can purchase your ticket there, okay? It's very cheap, all right? It's not something big like you're going to a gala or something like that. It's very, very cost effective, all right? I'm also still taking personal readings up until December 23rd. If you would like a personal reading, you have a few more days left if you want to get it done before, especially if you want to get your 2023 forecast done by me. I have one for your personal life and one for what's going on with your counterpart connection, your twin flame connection, to see if there's going to be communication, if it's going to increase, decrease, what the energies are surrounding the union are, your energies, your masculine's energies, what your biggest challenges are, what you're going to overcome, what you're leveling up in, things like that. You can even wait till after January if you feel like you want one of those readings, but if you want to try to get the forecast before 2023 occurs, comes around, I highly recommend you do that before the 23rd of December, all right? There's also my Capella memberships where you get bonus content and members only lives and some fun stuff and a whole bunch of other things depending on the tiers. So if you're interested in joining the Capella Circle, my amazing, amazing family, and I'm telling you guys, they're fucking amazing people, all right? You're not going to find those people anywhere. But anyway, if you want to join the Capella family, you get access to my free mobile app. You get to access all the free content on the mobile app. You get to join in the Capella Circle, and we get to shoot the shit, and you can ask questions. You can get community support. It's a safe place for your counterpart connection, for your journey. Anything you need support in, we are there for you. You just put in your request or you chat in the Capella Circle forum, and people will be there to back you up, to support you, okay? So there is a big perk when you become a member at the Sun Star tier level and up, all right? And my limited extendeds are also included in the Plus memberships for some of those tiers. You get unlimited access to all the extendeds that I do every month that you are a member, all right? And there's also a separate subscription. If you only want to watch the extendeds and not have the membership, you can do that too with an unlimited extended subscription that's also on my memberships page. All right, Leo, I'm going to move on to your extended. For those of you who are coming with me, I will see you in a few minutes. For those of you who are not, regardless if you're not, thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness.